Weights are
45 and 65.
and fat.
20 and 35.
Good. Good. Christian's obviously been teaching you the right stuff. I mean,
It's on the board there. Cheaters.
Oh, I have to
Cash
check.
wrote that.
They actually knew it though. I looked down because they said it.
I have to check. Because you never know what he's doing. So, myth number 3. Around about 1992, the US government came out with something called the food pyramid. Have you come across that? Have you heard of the food?
Yeah.
Right. That's the food pyramid. And as you can see, it's a pyramid. And it suggests what you should eat in what kind of proportion by its shape. So fats, oils, sweets, fats and oils, used sparingly. Now we're going to talk about that a bit more, but you just told me that fat is 20 to 35%. It doesn't sound like using it sparingly. So I'm going to question that. Really? But let's focus here for a moment. In fact, let's ask the question, where is the focus? And let's move from the food pyramid to my pyramid.
And that we don't this one.
Oh.
My pyramid. Have you heard of this? Hey, this is myth 4. Look at the focus here. It's not layered like that for what we eat. It's doing that, and the focus is predominantly, that's the biggest section, meat and dairy. Meat and dairy. Steps to a healthier you. That was around 2005. In 2009, the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine came up with something they called the power plate. And they presented it to the US government. A power plate. It has fruits and grains and legumes and vegetables. You know what legumes are, don't you?
Beans.
Lentil.
Sorry?
Lentil.
Lentils. Yeah. Peanuts. Peanuts aren't nuts, they're legumes. In other countries they're called ground nuts. But yeah, so that's legumes. The US government responded with, well, I guess it could be summed up with round figures again. That one round figure. They did nothing in response to being presented with the power plate by the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine. Now, the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine, it's around 12,000 doctors. How many doctors are there in the US? Just roughly. You know, I don't want it down to the last one. Just roughly.
10 million.
Sorry? How many? No.
He said 10 million.
10 million.
1 million.
1 million.
A billion.
A billion. A billion doctors. A billion doctors out of a population of 330 million. That's good. Well,
700,000.
1.1 million.
okay,
Shoot
that's
for
actually
stars.
very close. 700,000, roughly speaking.
1.1 million.
No, no,
Okay.
700,000 is.
Just so great.
Whoa, 700,000. So, the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine is 12,000 out of those, so it's not an insignificant number. And they decided to sue the US government for doing nothing with what was presented to them. The government responded in 2011 with my plate.
Sure.
Ta-da! My plate. There's quite some similarity here, isn't there? Quite some similarity.
Protein is there though.
Fruits, vegetables, grains, and what was it you said?
The protein is, that's different. It wasn't that.
That's different, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, and they've added in some dairy. So it's not quite the same as what the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine presented to the government. But, you know, this, I mean, it's the same shape, and 3 of the items are the same. Let's do that again. Myth number 5. My plate is healthy. Tell the USDA ditch the dairy. A federal petition urges the USDA to ditch the dairy and swap protein for legumes. You can go, if you could see that, which you maybe can't, that's the link. I'll provide, for an extortionate fee, I'll provide a copy of these slides to Christian afterwards, and he can mail them out. Will you pay the fee, or will you be?
Oh, Katie takes care of that part.
Oh, okay.
She's the admin.
Okay. I'll tell her you said that.
No, just trust me.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, and we all know Christians trust me.
That's true.
So, my plate, you spotted it straight away. Sorry, I don't know your name.
Kyle.
Kyle. I know your name. Kyle, okay. So it divides the serving plate into 3 common food groups: fruit, vegetables, and grains, and 1 macronutrient category: protein. So that's a bit odd. That immediately says there isn't any protein in fruit, vegetables, or grains.
There is.
Just a minute. You saying that you know better than the US now? Come on. People must take special care to include protein in their diets, right?